folks, here we are, the Phil M. Glampers, Gracie and Bob. As you can see, we're coming into Colt Creek State Park. It's a new campground just outside of Lakeland, Florida. We've already been set up, had to run to the store to go pick up a couple of things. This is a new park. In fact, the site that we're parked on, Site 21, has never been used yet. Everything is fresh, new, so there's not much in the way of reviews on this park just yet. So we're pulling into the nice lady as we speak, and wait for her to give me the official okie dokie. So yeah, busy with somebody else. But I will show her my tag. Yep, there we go. Finally got her attention. So we're gonna mosey on along. There's a lot of horsey people here. A lot of horse trailers and stuff coming in and out. Must be big for equestrian, I figure. The campsite's gonna sit way back. It's a couple miles from the main gate. It just really just kind of meanders around back in here. It's very peaceful, very serene. As you can see by the right, they've been doing some controlled burns back up in here. A lot of palmettos. Our campsite, a lot of deer tracks on there, which I thought was pretty interesting. They have a lake, fishing pier. You can rent canoes and kayaks on it. Not much around the area. You kind of have to drive probably about 10-15 miles or so to get to any of the stores. A couple gas stations down the road, Shell stations, stuff like that. A little bit early in the game to give you any more information about facilities. We're going to look around later on today. We'll probably do a little bit of a report on that. But as you can see, it's full of trees and a lot of hiking trails, equestrian trails, bike trails. The sites are very level. Didn't even have to do any leveling at all except front to back on it. They have the pea gravel, granite gravel, small, and it's really, really nice. Another thing that I'll point out later when we get there is that the tent sites are absolutely pristine. They are really, really nice. You walk up to your site and on a concrete sidewalk. Then it veers off, and then they have also the pea gravel, not big, so you're not laying on rocks all night long, but they have special sites set up just for the tent campers. And again, later on we'll kind of take a look at that and take some pictures and some explanations. One of the things that I noticed in the campsites is that they have several pull-through sites now. On the corners, as it goes around the facilities, they have pull-through sites, which really makes it nice for those that are probably pulling vehicles and stuff like that. And behind it, off to the right, you can see here's one of the facilities here. They have canoes, you have your kayaks, and that's the pond. It's supposed to be some pretty good fishing in there from what I have heard. They have facilities so that you can go in, weddings, group gatherings, hiking trails down through here, nature trails. Looks really nice. Yep, very enjoyable. Yep, here comes somebody biking around. Yep, so wait for him. Don't want to run him over on camera. That's usually embarrassing. But there's the signs. Watch out for gators. Don't wander around out in the water. There's a shock. You're in Florida. Must be a gator in there somewhere. The only thing that I really didn't care much for, as you can see, is when you come off the paved road right here, it's a dust storm. It is a dust storm in here. Now, some of the sites back up to this road, and you probably will not really want to be on this dirt road in a dust storm as every vehicle goes by. We're going to show you those here, but they stopped the paving when they got down here to the campsite. What we're going to do is we're going to make a quick loop through here and explain things as we go along. Here's the back of the road. To the right is the campsites, and you can see that everybody's going to get into a literal dust storm. But when you enter in, they have two places for your dump stations. They're brand new, nice concrete, nice hoses, waters coming through there. Obviously the road is a dirt road coming in, but again, they have two dump stations here for for leaving. There's 34 sites altogether in here with the tent camping as well. The sites are really deep. They're very, very deep. As you can see, that there is about a 26-foot camper, plenty of room for parking, fire ring, brand new tables. It's actually real nice. Site 2 is a pull-through site here with a concrete slab for the handicap. You can see how level it is. It is just as flat as can be. 3 is on the outer loop here. Not really a fan of it because you're parked beside looks like where they dug it out, and that's going to get a little swampy and soupy, but a very, very, very deep site. It looked like they would hold probably a 40-foot travel trailer if you really needed it. You can see there that here's 4, but they're all pretty much about the same in depth-wise. They have 30 amp, 50 amp service here, and which makes it nice. The water hookup, obviously the dump station. You have the facilities here in the middle, but they pretty much have everybody spread out. Nobody's really together here in the sites. So you have site 7 here, and it is deep. That is, all of them are just really, really nice, graded out nice, plenty of room to spread out with all your toys and everything else. Yep, very, very comfortable, very, very comfortable. And there's our campground host there, sitting on a nice concrete slab. Here's another pull-through site, which is number 12. This is off to your right here. And then over here to your left, that is the campgrounds for the tents. We'll kind of take you on a tour of that a little bit later, maybe on a second video. But we continue around, but this is the tent-only site, and you can see that they have the concrete pathways that go up to your site, and then they also have the ground pea gravel. So looks like a very, very nice site. Now we're coming up on 19 to your left, and here we are in our Denali light. Is our 26-foot trailer. And when we go by, you can see how deep it is. Ours is a 26-foot trailer, but like I said, there's plenty of room. It's on the inner circle. I always prefer to generally be on the outer circle, but when I looked online, it was one of the better ones to get. The outer loop 2022 is right here to your left. Again, they're pretty much all deep. You're backed up to pine trees, hardwood trees, and a lot of palmettos in here. 21, I didn't have anybody beside me except that pull-through. Here's site 23. Again, it's a great big huge pull-through sight. It is just, it's a monster. You could put a great big rig in there. Also 24 is a pull-through sight to your right here. This is 24 is on the inner, and as you can see here, that's the pull-through sight. Just pull up, empty it, and you're gone. 25, 26 are really nice sights. Now, when you're up here on site 27, you are backed up to that road that I was telling you. So 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's see, is that 30? Nope, 31. You're literally backed up, and if that wind is blowing off of the road in any direction, you're going to get nothing but dust off of that road. And 33 is the same way. Like I said, it is a dust storm, so